General Crexton adjusted his optical sensors for the third time, certain there must be some malfunction. The battlefield scanners showed impossible readings from the human defensive positions on Kepler 7b. According to his instruments, the Terran forces weren't just soldiers, they were accompanied by creatures that shouldn't exist. Analysis Officer Veltar, explain these readings, he commanded, his 4 arms gesturing at the tactical display. Sir, the humans appear to have deployed some form of war beasts. Our sensors detect massive quadrupeds with enhanced muscular density, pack hunters with accelerated metabolisms, and flying creatures with predatory behavioral patterns. General Crexton's mandibles clicked in confusion. Intelligence reports had indicated humans were a single-species army. Where had they acquired such deadly fauna? Deploy reconnaissance drones. I want visual confirmation of these creatures. The drones streaked across the contested zone, their advanced optics focusing on the human positions. What they transmitted back left the general's entire command staff speechless. Massive, 4-legged beasts patrolled the human perimeter, creatures with powerful jaws and alert ears, their fur ranging from brown to black to spotted patterns. Smaller but equally fierce predators wove between the soldiers' feet, their eyes gleaming with intelligence. And overhead, aerial creatures circled with the precision of seasoned scouts. By the void, whispered Commander Thwsera. How did humans tame such monsters? The first assault wave learned the answer in the most startling way possible. As Crexton's elite troops advanced across the battlefield, the human war beasts sprang into action. The massive quadrupeds bounded toward the enemy lines with terrifying speed, their powerful legs carrying them in great leaping strides. But instead of attacking with claws and fangs as expected, they performed the most bewildering maneuver in galactic military history. They wagged their tails. They wagged their tails. What are they doing? General Crexton stared in confusion as his tactical display showed the beasts approaching his soldiers with what could only be described as enthusiasm. Are they trying to play? One particularly large specimen, a creature with golden fur and a massive tongue, knocked over 3 hegemony soldiers not through aggression, but through what appeared to be overwhelming friendliness. The beast's tail motion was so vigorous it created small dust storms. Sir, Analysis Officer Veltar's voice cracked with disbelief, I'm detecting elevated oxytocin levels in our troops. The creatures seem to be bonding with them. Through the drone feeds, General Crexton watched in stunned silence as his elite warriors, beings trained from birth for combat, found themselves sitting on the ground having their armor licked by creatures that had moments before been classified as deadly war beasts. The smaller predators were equally confusing, weaving through both armies while making rhythmic rumbling sounds that his translator couldn't parse. When they rubbed against the legs of his soldiers, several hegemony warriors actually knelt down to pet them. General, his communications officer reported with barely contained hysteria, our front line is requesting permission to feed the creatures. Apparently they're making what our troops describe as adorable hungry faces. The aerial scouts proved to be the final absurdity. Instead of diving attacks, they landed on soldiers' shoulders and began making melodious sounds that seemed to calm everyone within hearing range. Analysis complete, Sir, Veltar announced, his voice hollow with shock. The creatures aren't war beasts at all. According to the biological scans, they're companion animals. Domestic pets. General Crexton's 4 hearts nearly stopped. You mean to tell me that humans you understand, can't deploy without proper morale support? She scratched behind the ears of the creature beside her, which responded with obvious pleasure. Meet Sergeant Biscuit, our morale officer. He specializes in unconventional warfare, specifically, making everyone too happy to fight. As General Crexton watched his entire invasion force being systematically disarmed by aggressive friendliness and irresistible cuteness, he realized he was facing the most terrifying weapon in the galaxy. Humans who had weaponized love itself. Sir, Commander Thwsera asked quietly, what are your orders? The general watched his troops playing fetch with enemy war beasts and sighed in defeat. Surrender. And Ask if we can pet the small furry ones.